A call from the White House meant this Maine company had to mobilize to meet one of America's toughest times. I visited Puritan Medical Products, whose Maine-made supplies are also proving to be resilient against tariffs and trade tensions, leading the company to keep hiring.
For this century-old company, it was Maine's white birch trees that brought the business to a mill in Guilford back in 1919. It started simply with toothpicks.
Toothpicks grew to popsicle sticks, tongue depressors, novelty sticks, corn dog sticks, and eventually tongue depressors and applicator sticks. And the tongue depressors and the applicator sticks were the jumping off point for Puritan Medical Products.
Since then, the family-owned company has grown across the state. Now, Puritan Medical Products has multiple Maine locations and around 500 employees.
This is a swab that we all used back in the day for COVID.
That's the one that we...
It's their manufacturing of swabs for medical tests that led to a call from the White House that changed so much for the company.
In March 2020, the government called us and said we need some help.
And for Americans' ability to be tested for COVID-19.
Within months, Puritan staffed up to produce 100 million swabs a month.
You think about the billions of swabs that were produced by this company at that time to go into the testing kits. It's just an absolutely phenomenal story of Maine ingenuity, Maine stick-to-itiveness.
The hard work prompting a presidential visit. Today, new challenges. Tariffs continue to create uncertainty for many companies. President and CFO Bob Schultz says Puritan is in a better position than most to absorb tariff pain and possibly come out stronger.
I would say we are less negatively impacted by the tariffs than even some of the competitors in our market, because we do source over 90% of our raw materials from the U.S. That's a good thing.
The company looking to keep their growth going. They, like so many others across Maine, working to find and keep quality employees.
We always challenge ourselves to create the environment and the willingness for them to come to work for us.
We are truly a family business. It's not just family owned, it's a family because of all the various family members and generations that have been part of this company over the years.
And there we go. I appreciate the opportunity to go in there and visit. And, you know, such an essential tool, Megan, that swab during such an important time during the pandemic there.
And I remember when the president visited and it was, people were lining the streets, so excited that he was there visiting Puritan. And at one point it seems like it was yesterday, and then at other points it seems like it was so long ago. Yeah, really interesting stuff there.